I have horrible hair today, but I'm gonna fix it later, so whatever. So since y'all seem to enjoy the previous video, y'all on Instagram were actually saying that you enjoyed that and you do want to see more stuff outside of cosplay. So I think that's gonna be really fun. I can have other stuff to do, you know. I get a little bit more creative other than just cosplay. Not that I don't like to cosplay, I obviously love to do it, but sometimes when it comes to doing stuff like this, I just get a little bit like I wouldn't say stress or anything like that. It's just like my mind just kind of goes blank. Even though I know what I'm gonna do, it just goes blank, and then I end up not knowing what I'm gonna do. And so that's why I like to have like a variety of stuff that I can do, so I can just like randomly go with whatever and not just be stuck to one certain thing, and then I just end up like running out of ideas or not having enough ideas and stuff like that. And so this is a video that's gonna touch with both stuff, because this is something that I actually use for in and out of cosplay. And so I decided to do a little makeup video to show you guys how I do my more masculine look for all of you people out there that are struggling with that, especially with all the new people that are coming into this, falling under the gender fluid umbrella as well as I do. I know a lot of people struggle with making themselves look a certain way or just finding themselves a little bit more comfortable. And so even to this day, even though I've known where I fall in the spectrum for quite a while already, I still struggle. I still stop and think about it, and I started realizing that I connect a little bit more to this and a little bit more to that, and then I just end up falling into this hole again where I continue to be questioning everything. And I know I'm not the only one. I've spoken to a couple of friends that have been under the same thing for a while already as well, and it's understandable, it's okay. And so also with this quarantine going on, a lot of you people also want to learn how to connect with it more, right? Having more time to yourself and being able to give yourself that talk that you need, that motivation that you need, and stuff like that. One of the things that I struggle with the most myself is being able to touch in my masculinity more and being able to look a little bit more masculine. And not only do I struggle with that because I don't know how 100%, but because I was born a girl, you know. And so I do have feminine features. I don't have a girly voice. Dear Lord, I do not have that. But still, I do have some feminine features in me, and so sometimes I like to change that up to connect more with my masculinity. And so this is not gonna turn into like a talk video. It's just, I just want to get a little bit of information out there, or just a little bit of me out there. And so I'm just gonna show you all how I do my makeup, and if y'all don't mind, I'm also gonna show you all how I fix my hair a little bit and how I like to dress up on my masculine days. And y'all can just go ahead and continue watching this to see how y'all like it. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. And I'm sorry, there's just certain things that I can't do on camera because I don't know, it's just, I'm weird. So I can't give you all like a brow tutorial or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then I'll be right back so we can get started with the rest of the face. One tip I can give you on brows, I'm not saying all men have brows like this. I'm not. I've met some of my straight man friends that like to get their eyebrows done. So I'm not saying that this is for all men. But one tip I can give you is that they tend to have more thick and bushy eyebrows, and they usually don't have them shaped. I personally don't care. I still like to keep my eyebrows the way I always do them, only because I don't like to mess up, or I don't want to risk messing up, that's the word. But you guys can go ahead and do what you feel more comfortable doing. Sorry for the dogs barking. They're pretty annoying, I know, but they're right next door. So yeah. And what you can want to do is also make them a little bit more inward, just so when you contour your nose, you'll see like how it kind of works from there. Alright, so coming onto the face already, this is completely optional. It's only if you want to, but you can go ahead and conceal if you want. Usually what I just conceal would be like around my nose, maybe under my eyes a little bit, my forehead as well. That's usually like where I touch, or just like any spots, you know, any acne marks or anything like that. But it's all up to you, whatever it is you feel more comfortable. You don't have to do this again, but it's just one of the options. Now when it comes to contouring, where you have to contour, if you want to go a little bit more heavy, I highly suggest using a contour stick and doing it before you go in with your powder, only because going in with the powder helps to give it a more matte look into your face and a little bit more of not a rough look into it. So so I highly suggest that you use a contour stick. You want to go more heavy, it just depends on you. I personally don't like to go as heavy when it's outside of cosplay, but that is whatever you feel more comfortable with. I know a lot of people do actually go heavy with the contour stick. And so what you want to go ahead and contour is, what I do is usually just my below my cheekbones, and then I drag just a straight line, and I usually want to finish up to like mid cheek before I start contouring downwards right here, so I can accentuate this. It's very hard for me because I am a bigger person, not ashamed of that, whatever, and so it's a little bit harder for me to get that more chiseled look. But if you're a thinner person, it'll probably be a lot easier for you. Maybe it's easier for us with full faces, I don't know. Personally for me it's not, but if you have a fuller face and you're able to do that, then I suggest go for it. And if you want to leave any tips, please do. I'm not like objecting to anything of that. I want to express more of an opening environment to all of this. And so continuing off, once I contour downwards, I usually want to go ahead and do my chin and my jawline. My jawline, I like to do it at least halfway and then just like hard, and then just blend out the rest. And I want to go ahead and contour a little bit more up. My chin is right here, but I usually want to contour a little bit more upwards, again just to give a little bit more of a chiseled face look to myself as much as I can. When it comes to the nose, women tend to contour closer to the bridge, and men tend to have a more fuller looking nose than a girl. So I usually want to go ahead and contour further out and try and connect it to your brow. So wherever your brow ends, that's where you want to go ahead and contour down. So let me just go ahead and matte my face up, and then we'll go ahead and go in with the contour the way I do it, so I can show you a little bit more. I'm just giving you tips on how to do it, especially if you're going to go in with the stick to give a little bit more of enhancement to it. Don't go hard with the powder, just a little bit, one, twice, and just lightly tap it all over your face. Alright, going back into the contour, I do like to use two palettes. I did have another one that was my favorite, but it broke, so now I'm stuck with these two for the moment. For the brush, I do like to go with this thin one. I think it helps a lot more when I'm first starting off, and then I go with a regular fluffy side angled brush just to go ahead and blend it out. Also, my mom decided to watch a movie at full volume, so I'm very sorry if that audio is coming into the video. I asked her to lower it down. I was letting her know I was filming something, and she's just playing out when too bad and decided to keep the volume up. So if it's all getting caught on film, I deeply apologize for that, and I'm really hoping YouTube doesn't catch the sound and ends up blocking my video. But anyways, let's go back into this so you can go ahead and watch how I do this. So I always want to go ahead and start off with one of the darkest colors that I have, and right now it is this one because all the other ones ran out and broke, so I go ahead and use this one. And this is the Maybelline Master Contour Palette. For the forehead, women tend to contour everything, but guys, you kind of just want to focus like on the outer and maybe just a little bit around your temples. It'll be just about here, and then if you want, by your temples. Now to blend all of that out, I do use the angled side brush, and then I go into the Anastasia one, and the most two that I have left are these. So I use those to go ahead and blend everything out. Alright, now for the nose, I do like to go in with like a little brush like this, And again, I'm gonna do it further away from my bridge and closer to my brow. For my eyes, it just depends on what you want to do, honestly. I usually like to contour on the inner, and then I want to go ahead and trace the little line that I have here down, and then I like to contour on the outer, usually just like doing eyeshadow. So I kind of contour all of my eyes. I'm just going to show you how I do that. And then usually what I also like to do is frown eyebrows, and then you see the little line right there. I like to just slightly go into it, blend it out if you must, and that is how I get that done. Another thing I like to do, but I don't do it always, it just depends on like whatever I'm doing. I like to contour right here in the middle. That's up to you, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Just go ahead and try out whatever you feel would work for you best. I also like to contour right here on my nose, just because I like the way that looks for me, so I go ahead and do that as well. You want to go ahead and contour under your bottom lip, Cupid's bow, just a little bit, don't go too hard on it. And that is how I do my contour. As for the eyes, you can do as you wish. If you want to wear eyeliner, mascara, whatever you like, go ahead and go for it. I usually don't. And what I like to do is I like to go in with a dark brown or either the black eyeshadow and just go ahead and trace my upper eyelash, just so I can give it more of a fuller look without having to use mascara. If you watch my Peter Pan video, I did use a couple of these tricks, the ones around the eyes, and that can help you out a little bit more. Don't hate me, I tried doing that on camera and I couldn't do it, so I had to do it out of the camera. But basically, what you want to go ahead and try to do, if you ever applied eyeliner on your top lash, that's basically what you're gonna do. And then if you want, you can also do it like where you apply eyeliner in your lid. And that's it, that's pretty much what you do. Now, because I like to go with that little emo-ish, e-boy look, I do like to go in with a little bit of red under my eyelids. That's very optional. You do you. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing in this video. Alright, now moving on. This is another optional part, and it is blush. Whether you want to use it or not, it's up to you. But you might want to go with a more lighter color like this. They also sell orange tone blushes. I unfortunately don't have any, but you can go ahead and use that as well, whatever you feel more comfortable with. And put a lot or as many as you want. Again, all of these tips are very optional. I'm just showing you guys what I do and to give you more of an insight into it and more of an idea of what you can do. So I just like to go a little bit right here. You can see kind of like the difference, and it's just like one pat, and then that's all I do. We're done with that, and that is how I do the makeup. Now it is up to you to stop watching the video right here or continue watching it to see how I transform myself a little bit more. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the hair. So because my hair is short, so this is mostly for all you short hair people out there, I do have this, and if you saw my previous video, you know how I got this and why I got this. But before that, I did have different looks, you know, just a little bit here and there looks, but it's all up to you how you want to do your hair. Most of the time during quarantine, I haven't been doing my hair, and all I do is this single trick, and I'm done. And I go out like this, and that's on you whether you want to wear a cap or not. I usually don't wear a cap the majority of the time, especially when I'm at work, because we're not allowed to wear caps. So I do have to do my hair, and you just do what you want to do. So I don't even know why I was planning on showing you how to do my hair. But if y'all still want to continue watching this, then I guess let's watch it. Oh man, I look so emo. It's all good though. I'm gonna show you what has been one of my signature looks for a while already. I don't know if it's gonna work because I have all black hair. I was usually doing it because I had colored hair. I think it'll look great though, so let's just go ahead and get started with that, right? So for this look, all you're gonna need is a hot and ready hair straightener because I don't have curly hair. So basically what I like to do is bring all my hair to the front like this, and then I start curling away in different directions. You know, and go ahead and do that, you know. Right, so after that, I turned myself into Betty Boop. It's a kind of nice, it's a kind of sweet when you hear me say I love you. Oh, tell me. You want to go ahead and use a little bit of hairspray just all around to get those little locks in. The amount you use depends on how strong your hairspray is. And then just let that sit in for a little bit before you start messing with it. It's a kind of nice, it's a kind of sweet when you hear me say I love you. Oh, tell me. And then just start messing with it. Now for when I get dressed, I love either wearing a baseball shirt because I love baseball t-shirts, or a button-up. Depends what the heck I'm gonna do that day. So if you haven't finished this video yet and you don't want to finish it yet and you want to see what outfit I pick up, go ahead and stay tuned. Alright, so this is the outfit that I got right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and I'll be right back. And then top it in with some jewelry. And so that's the end of this video. I know it was something a little bit different, but again, I really want to work on making this a more open environment for everybody. And if you guys ever want to talk, you know where to reach me, either Instagram, Twitter. I'll go ahead and link them down below because everybody always needs a buddy and somebody to talk to, and I'm very open to that as well. Just go ahead and message me. If you come from this video, let me know that you come from this video. And you know, if there's anything you want to talk about, especially, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, I'm more open to try and help. I'm not a professional. I don't know everything. I'm still learning stuff myself, but I'm still here for each and every one of you. I will try my hardest to help you guys out, or just let you all have a little extra buddy to talk about these things about. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did, and if you want to see more stuff like this. And with that, all I have to say is stay humble, stay safe. I know quarantine is almost over where I live. I don't know about other places, but still, please stay safe when you go out. That's all I ask for, especially if you go to gyms. Please. And so y'all have a wonderful one. Thank you guys for watching. and I'll see you all next time. Bye.